Are elaborate weddings a show off? Welcome to another edition of A Time Out with Ngozi Zonu. So, guys, tell me, do you think it's a show off?
I wouldn't say it's a show off anyway, because for we proper Igbo men,
Hey,
it's one of the few opportunities we have to actually show our love, express our love to our partners. Wedding is a woman's thing, so we use that opportunity to do everything that we can do. It's not a show off. If you have the money, do it. No go dey follow poor people, they drag where you wan chop the money. ATM no dey heaven. If you have the money here and you can actually do it here, I don't think it's a show off.
okay. What do you think?
I think it's a show off. Yeah. Because, I mean, why feed 5,000 people? Most of the time, some people will even come and say, people when you sabi. So why go ahead to? I know it's a celebration of love, but I feel like marriage should be between yourself, your partner, your immediate family, and the people that you
Your
hold
in-laws.
dear, and anybody you hold dear. It should be special. You cannot be special when you are surrounded by people that you don't know, that they don't know you, they don't even know how the relationship takes start and how it will go. So if it's too elaborate, I mean, you can have an elaborate wedding between very few persons. But if na carnival, if you don't turn to carnival, sorry to show off.
All right. Clarice.
It's a show off. It's a show off because most women, I would say most women, they want that kind of wedding to tell their friends like, me too, I can do it. My man did. And maybe they don't go borrow money here and there, expecting for people to come and spray money on them and all that. Then now the next day, when they open an envelope, now 1,000 naira, they will see 500 naira inside the envelope, and they will be like, and we borrowed 5 million from this person. How will you be able to pay those bills? Don't you think about tomorrow? If you spend that much money, what will you eat tomorrow in your house?
Okay.
Don't you think about like other important things to do with that money than to waste it? Because me, it's waste. A marriage, my parents, your parents, my close friends, and all that, your siblings, my siblings. I think that's all. There's nothing for show off. It's how happy the marriage is, how happy we live in it, not all those crowd nonsense.
Okay, Sarah.
Well, to me, it's not a show off. I mean, cut your coat according to your size. If you have the money, you want it big, you do it. If you don't have it, you have it moderate. Your family, your friends, just the family with you. You don't even, as the lady, you don't even need to sew so many dresses or do so many things. Just simple, straight to the point. In fact, you see the day of that your introduction, they can actually pay your bride price. Just go to your husband's house. Simple.
Okay.
But if you have the money, you feel you know it's a choice, because you can still have the money and you still want a simple wedding. So I feel it's a choice. If you have the money, you want it big. See, it's not possible for you to have the money and you want a small wedding, because your father has friends, your mother has friends. You know, women meetings. Your mother is somebody that is involved in so many meetings. So her friends wants to come. Your dad, his friends wants to come, and he wants to come with people. Even if you don't invite anybody, even a small wedding, you want to do it in your father's parlor. The village people, your mother's people, your neighbors, they will come, and you did not invite them.
They are going to others. So
and you did not even invite them. They are there. So imagine a big wedding that people just want to come and support you. So if you have the money, do it as you want. If you don't have the money, just cut your coat according to your size.
All right. Chidera.
One thing again is this: elaborate wedding is not about the crowd. It's not the crowd that makes it elaborate. It's the aesthetics, the plans, That's what makes it elaborate. So it's not about the crowd. I might have a wedding of just 50 persons or 100 persons, and it's going to be elaborate. Talk of the town, the carriage. Let me not go on and mention.
Okay.
Now, show off.
So
Be show
it's
off.
not a
Is it-
show off.
It's not a
It's a thing of choice. I was driving to that. It's not a show off. It's a thing of choice. So if that's what I want, if I want to have such a wedding, and I feel that my man is capable, like you said, that is the moment where our Odogo have to show us that they love us. You pull out for me now.
Okay. Miriam.
I would say it's not a show off because, like what my brother said and her, if you have the money, you do it. If you don't have the money, you do it according to your pocket. After a wedding now, once they did one, the day they repeat them.
Okay.
So one that period when you know say you did one anyhow.
Okay.
Can I shock you?
Mm.
If you have to borrow to have a good wedding. So let me just tell you. If
So
you
you
have-
then encourage the ladies.
if you want to borrow, if you have to borrow to have a very beautiful wedding, an
And
elaborate
see the
wedding,
ladies.
Do you know
borrow
that,
and have.
if
You know
it's small
why?
wedding that you want to do, you don't even know if your husband has it. Maybe if you even go borrow, you go to the small
You
wedding.
know why I'm saying this to
Okay,
you?
Bennett one over.
No. If you have to borrow. Life, the good thing about life is the moments we share.
Yes.
When you have a
like where
wedding-
they have give
Tomorrow
bad
we take care of
advice to
itself.
people.
It's not a bad advice.
They're not coming to
It's not a bad
Because
advice.
men are those, you know, there are ladies saying they know that my man don't have up to this amount. They go there for your back. You must go. It's according to your friend. He will help you.
Listen.
He will go.
There are things that do not come. Some people would say, "Oh, this birthday, let's keep it till next year.
Next year
Let's
might
go
not come."
again." There are some important birthdays that cannot be skipped. 40, 70. These are like significant day
Yes.
milestones.
Milestones.
If you go borrow and do your wedding, make it fine, well. When tomorrow reach, they know the key who borrow.
I beg.
Nobody has ever
I
paid
beg
borrow.
you take care of.
But the elaborate
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We are not praying for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you borrow all that borrowing, something happen and you are no more alive. I beg. Who you want put for that stress?
So the
to pay your
point. So
bills?
the point is, if I plan to borrow and my wife is solidly behind me, and something happens, the person solidly behind me.
You put yourself under that kind of pressure.
It is not a pressure. It's a choice.
It's a pressure.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
No, I go dey want to take care of your family. You go dey want to go pay
Now, if
house.
I say I want to borrow, and she is saying no borrow this thing, and they drag am, she dey drag am. When drag am finish, I no come borrow. Now she win.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. But if you must borrow to make your day very colorful, imagine a place where you can't do you know borrow, you know do anything, you call home owner together. They can't do white wedding where they just do. Boom, next week your husband hit 100 million.
What if you don't?
That
You go
That
you go.
100 million now.
That is what if.
In case we didn't borrow, that 100
Yes.
million we go use them to
Do wetin?
Instead now we go start pay bills one by one.
What are you saying? No be this life where we dey. Wetin again we dey use the money do?
Now to spend them.
Like I said,
Wetin you dey use money do?
100 million. You know, say make I buy house or land, you go to pay 100 million.
Even if you buy house, no be house where you go sleep for one room.
Oh.
Wetin you dey talk? E just dey be like say anybody wey. So the person kpai now, the person kpai now, he reach heaven, they go say,
So one
"Oya,
day,
according to your."
one day you won't spend up to 100 million just for one day something.
No, you didn't get it. You
You
didn't
don't,
get it.
you don't, eh?
He said even if you do small wedding,
Because
now
no money.
because no money, tomorrow you hit 100 million. What you go take and do?
I go plan for my family.
You that the planning continues because after that 100 million, as 100 million come, as 100 million come, once you see 100 million, you will be looking for 200.
See, no
When
matter
you
what.
see 200, you go dey find 500. When you see 500, they say people wey get money still dey find money.
See, you say
It's
it's
wasting. Even the Bible says vanity upon vanity.
Everything
that
na
house that
vanity.
you want to buy.
That's a vanity wedding.
Just your vanity Bible. Where is that kind of marriage inside Bible? As you want read Bible, where is that kind of marriage take place inside Bible? Abeg.
At the wedding wey Jesus go for Bible. When they bring when Jesus go wedding, no be elaborate wedding you go.
Let's not shout.
No, hold on. The wedding that Jesus Christ went to the Bible, na elaborate wedding o.
They don't cut
Na elaborate, they don't cut
When
anything.
they drink,
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Can I tell you something?
Can I tell you something?
Na palm wine finish.
For them to
You know
arrange,
rich people
invite
now.
Jesus for that wedding, na big wedding.
So
Before they
na
arrange,
say na big place Jesus be.
no, na invitation. He can go to a small wedding by
Yeah.
choice. But for them to bring
Jesus
invitation,
dey
go
go
to
na for
Jesus.
small place, not big
He
place.
dey go small
Big
place.
Jesus no dey enter.
But na big
small
place.
place.
Let me back your point. It's an elaborate wedding because if it wasn't an elaborate wedding bar, they wouldn't have been able to provide wine.
Na palm wine o.
Why would they?
Who take
Palm
that
wine
one?
cheap.
Na palm wine.
No,
How much is
no,
palm
no,
wine?
They say wine.
Na palm
It's
wine.
all
Now,
so
that's
imagine
wine.
that.
Wine.
Imagine
No,
say
there is
that.
how wine o.
Can you imagine
Na
saying wine? You don't even finish.
na palm wine because na palm wine dey strong.
Do you
Na
know-
why they say
do you
wine from the first palm wine they no give that sweet one. They come give the sweet one and later because
No,
the one they
you
get
know we get
that
sour
one
wine.
must be 2 days or
You know say we
2 weeks.
get sour wine.
This thing is Turkish
They
wine.
bring that-
This is Spanish wine. What they dey drink?
For inside
But that's Spanish wine. What they dey drink?
Bible,
Expensive
these
Spanish
people
wine.
are funny. I bet.
Okay, I just want to say that whether elaborate or not elaborate, it doesn't let's be that English. It no promise longevity of the marriage.
If you like this small wedding, you still don't promise.
It no
Yeah.
everything I dey talk, big or small, it no promise.
People they give woman belle, carry am go house as marriage. That's still dey come.
Do the one you feel. My pastor always say something. He said you don't need to go and break a bank to do a wedding.
Yes.
He say even if na Wednesday, may you carry go pay bride price, carry your wife come church, you go pray.
Lesson.
We'll go. If na to carry your husband and wife go country wey una never go before, go and chop the money there, snap fine pictures. Yes, go and snap it and post it. You don't need validation.
Back to my point.
You don't need validation.
My man has
You
the
do
money
not
to
need
do it for me,
validation.
and I want an elaborate wedding.
You
Go
do
now.
not
Even
need
if I no get,
validation.
and na my wife know where they dey
You
borrow.
do not
Make we
need
borrow. Make we
validation.
go do the wedding.
You don't need that.
It's not about validation. Okay?
But it is.
It's not about
But it
validation.
is.
No, it's
Anywhere where we dey borrow the money
It is
from
about validation.
to do that very fine big wedding.
It is.
Anywhere where we go borrow money.
Cut your coat.
Anywhere where we go fit borrow money to do that kind wedding. Abeg make we go borrow. Marriage na
Even
once.
if you no get na your wife get.
If I no get,
Kelty,
and I no get where I go borrow, but my wife know where to borrow. I go borrow am. We go borrow am. We go do fine wedding.
All right.
Kelty,
My
I want
people.
elaborate wedding. You want elaborate wedding?
My
I better
people.
collect una.
Yeah, abeg we go follow go.
My people. Thank you so much. Actually, elaborate weddings, it's just your choice. It's just your choice whether you want to do it big or small. But I bet no borrow. No. Not to borrow so that you pay, you go fit pay. Thank you so much for being there for us. We'll see you again. God bless you.